Once upon a time, in the depths of the ocean, there lived a young mermaid named Ariel. Ariel was the youngest daughter of King Triton, the ruler of the undersea kingdom. She was a curious and adventurous mermaid with a beautiful voice that could enchant anyone who heard it. Ariel spent her days exploring sunken ships and collecting treasures from the human world, which fascinated her endlessly. Ariel longed to know more about humans and their world above the sea. She often swam to the surface to watch ships sail by and to catch glimpses of people on the shore. Her father, King Triton, disapproved of this curiosity. "Humans are dangerous, Ariel. You must stay away from them," he warned her. One night, during a violent storm, Ariel saw a ship struggling in the waves. She watched in horror as the ship was struck by lightning and began to sink. Among the crew was a handsome young prince who fell into the sea. Without thinking of the danger, Ariel swam to his rescue, pulling him to shore. She stayed by his side, singing to him until he awoke. When he opened his eyes, the first thing he saw was Ariel's face. Before he could speak, Ariel heard others approaching and quickly dove back into the sea, leaving the prince to wonder who his savior was. From that moment on, Ariel could think of nothing but the prince. She wanted to be with him, to walk on land, and to live among humans. Desperate to find a way, she remembered the sea witch, Ursula, who was known for her dark magic. Despite the warnings, Ariel swam to Ursula's lair, determined to seek her help. Ursula agreed to help Ariel, but at a great cost. "I can give you legs to walk on land," Ursula said, "but in return, you must give me your voice." Ariel hesitated, knowing her voice was precious, but her love for the prince was stronger. She agreed to the deal, and Ursula cast her spell. Ariel felt a sharp pain as her tail transformed into legs, and she found herself washed up on the shore, unable to speak. The prince, who had been searching for his mysterious rescuer, found Ariel on the beach. He took her to his castle, where she was given clothes and care. Although Ariel could not speak, the prince was captivated by her kindness and beauty. They spent many days together, and Ariel felt happier than ever, though she missed her voice. However, Ursula was not done with her mischief. Disguised as a beautiful maiden, she used Ariel's voice to enchant the prince. The prince, hearing the voice that had saved him, believed Ursula was his true love and announced his intention to marry her. Ariel was heartbroken, but could do nothing without her voice. On the day of the wedding, Ariel's friends, the sea creatures, discovered Ursula's plan. They managed to steal back Ariel's voice and returned it to her just in time. As the prince and Ursula stood at the altar, Ariel's voice was restored. She cried out, and the prince immediately recognized the voice of his true savior. Ursula, furious at being thwarted, revealed her true form and tried to drag Ariel back to the sea. But King Triton, alerted by Ariel's friends, arrived and confronted Ursula. In the ensuing battle, Triton used his trident to banish Ursula forever. With Ursula gone, the spell was broken, and Ariel's voice was hers to keep. The prince, now knowing the truth, declared his love for Ariel. He asked King Triton for his blessing to marry her. Seeing his daughter's happiness, Triton agreed, and with a wave of his trident, he gave Ariel the permanent gift of human legs. Ariel and the prince were married in a grand celebration attended by both humans and merfolk. They built a bridge between their worlds, fostering understanding and friendship. Ariel finally lived her dream, exploring the land she had always been curious about, with the prince by her side. And so, Ariel and her prince lived happily ever after, proving that love and bravery can bridge even the widest of gaps between worlds.